Good morning, everyone. It's just barely raining right now, but it has rained and it's going to rain more. So I fed those guys in the cat hotel. We're trying to recover from our feast last night. I made homemade ice cream on top of that pulled pork dish, and yeah, ice cream 2 days in a row. Woo! Donna and I are still taking Johnny to his friend's house so they can go and do some stuff. They're actually going to Crabtree too, and then Donna and I are gonna go to the Apple store at Crabtree. It's nice out here this morning. It's cool. The little misty rain feels nice. I like it. Well, we watched a Mr. Maple video and I did some more reading, and they swear it can tolerate lots of shade. It requires afternoon shade, the Crimson Queen, and can tolerate lots. And it also, this one is not going to get as big as Dawn's, despite that it's a lace leaf and it looks really similar. In 15 years it might be the size of that planter. Might. Low to the ground, not tall. It's just like 3 to 4 feet tall and 5 to 6 feet wide in 15 years, something like that. But we've put it in an appropriate spot for the size that it'll be, so. Hi! Good morning. He's already been in the house and been super cute. I'm sure they're going to want to back in the house for a little bit on these rainy days. They tend to ask to come in more. And go get their water swapped out. This is looking really good here. Couple flowers fixing to open. Maybe tomorrow or the next day for this one. Like to start seeing it make a couple more flowers though. Did I tell you this thing gets to be super duper big? It looks so small and innocent now. We're going to plant it in that open sunny space up there. That's a good place for you today, Morris. Very good. Yeah. You want back in? It's raining more now. Good morning, Panther. Hi. Hi. How are you? Good morning. Hi, buddy. Well, I guess you can tell I worked out there yesterday pulling stuff. Yeah, it's better than it was. That one area there to the right of the forsythia, the yellow bell, is really thick with the lady fern. And it's not perfect in that one big clump, but it's better. And I really focused, well, here and then moved this way. No encounters with snakes, fire ants, or hornets yesterday, so that was a blessing. And basically right there, just where that holly tree sort of ends, where that clump of stuff that needs to be cleaned out goes, that's where I want to put that canna lily and then get them to go this way a little bit. You know, if in 5 years I can get 10 foot covered, that would be nice. But I'm in no rush. I picked the variety that had a little more leaf interest than the plain red, green, traditional canna lily. Good morning. Stretchy, stretchy. How are you? Good girl. Good morning, sweetie. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll have visitors. She probably wouldn't really appreciate it. She doesn't trust those boys. Stripe says, this is quite convenient, Mom. You've left it even and covered with soft things. Thank goodness you do Legos out here. Oh, he's always so cute. And most of the time, belly touching is safe. Yeah, I said most of the time. Okay, Frisky. And it better not keep on beeping. It can put up the message about maybe degraded if it feels like it absolutely must do that, but do not keep turning it off and turning it back on and beeping.
Yes.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. So we heard 2 extra beeps while we were driving that we didn't understand, but she has not been doing the beeping on any kind of an annoying interval or anything. So just when we first were getting started.
Yeah, and the rain's been consistent. The visibility hasn't changed. It's been the similar visibility the whole trip. So she's been, she hasn't come in and out of this degraded mode.
Yeah, she just turned right from the straight lane because the right lane had cones, and she did it perfectly.
This is why the maps, this is why Elon says vision is the only way to drive a vehicle. And that's what that car, the car just used vision, make every decision. There was no map data.
Yep, the map would never have matched what she had to do. Yep. There aren't any cars on our right now, but I noticed coming through the neighborhoods that the cars are doing a better and excellent job of navigating street parked cars. You know, we got a lot of houses now where there's 5 adults in the house and they each have a car, and 2 are in the driveway, 1's in the garage, and 2 are at the street. I mean, it's really, there are all of these cars now, and the cars are doing a great job at navigating community street with street parked cars. It's a big improvement. Totally makes you feel comfortable. It used to be sometimes you wondered, will it move around? Is it going to leave enough room and all of this stuff? And the other day, I swear she did back and forth, and it was perfect. Yeah. How will she handle the bus?
Yeah.
I guess wait for the bus to take off.
Right, which was fine.
Which was fine. So we put Jules in the Tesla Ruby parking spot. I was asking Don if he was ever in Crabtree with me before. He says he swears he has been.
Yeah, but I don't think we parked all the way back here.
But not for a long time.
I come to Crabtree Mall once every 7 years to buy a Mac, if I need to or not.
Right, Don's right. He was here with me in 2017, right after we bought Ruby. We bought the MacBook I have now.
Last time I was here.
Yeah, well, Michelle and I, and you know, the kids, we don't allow Don in the mall because then he knows how much stuff costs. It's just not safe. So who said we weren't going to get in a walk today?
God, I'm already exhausted.
He is not.
I've had to do a flight of stairs.
I assured him level 2 was the best level.
The men's room was like
It is way down on the end of that hallway. They did not make the food court restroom convenient. Nice car, but I'll stick to our Tesla.
Yeah, it looks very gas-like.
Well, there's the carousel I built, and it's got Pull and Park 1887. It is a historic carousel. We've shown it before on the channel when we visited Pull and Park, but this is the carousel I built, what, 2 months ago? And I have these to put on it. I never went back. I have these to put on it, at least every other one. The stickers I'm missing are these gold ones here in the center. I might have gotten something for up here that I like now. But yeah, way cool. I don't want to build it, but it's pretty darn cool. It's a great little project too for somebody that has a bookshelf that they want to set it on, like one of those little floating shelves on the wall, so you sort of get a whole cityscape looking thing, but it doesn't take up a ton of space. Yeah, so Wednesday the Artemis set comes out. Don's lucky we're not here on Wednesday.
That would be tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that's the new R2-D2. You know, I have a version. I got mine at Guardian Angel. It was missing the first bag, but it had all the rest of it for 20 bucks. It was amazing, most amazing Lego find I've ever found over there. But this is actually a lot smaller than mine. It is. It's a lot smaller.
She's in her element. Here she is. She takes a couple from this one and a couple from that one and layers them in. Yeah, she's doing good. Yeah. She's... Yeah. Right.
Don's coming to get me. No fancy cupcakes today. Somebody must have came in and bought them all. No cool decorations, I guess, for Mother's Day, maybe. It's car date time.
Yeah, picnic in a Tesla on a rainy day.
Roast beef, hard-boiled eggs, prosciutto and mozzarella, and our Zevia root beer.
Yeah, yum, yum.
And it's much warmer in the car. I brought a jacket with me, and then I shopped, and I didn't take it in, and it was freezing in there. Freezing. Oh my God, she actually is getting over into left turn lanes that are not long enough.
And there's your double yellow line.
And everything, and she even left the space for people to leave the shopping center. Oh my God.
She did that just like a human driver who wasn't quite paying attention. She got over just a little late. I would have been over comfortably, not halfway, but she did a really good job. Impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I sat at this exact light and complained that I had to jerk her out of FSD to get over because she wouldn't cross the yellow line when she obviously needed to do that. That is impressive.
Yeah.
This morning when we were on Judd Parkway, I didn't film it, but I will. When we came up past the turnoff for the Taekwondo school, where we went to pass the police station there, instead of going through the light and then getting in the right lane, she went through the light and went straight into the right lane. And so that appears to be fixed also. I'm telling you, this last 2 months, these changes they've put in, huge step up in usability, a big improvement. So don't tell me about FSD if you haven't driven it on this release. We're on .6. I had Dawn double back into the neighborhood because she did several really good things. Like we were talking about avoiding cars and handling neighborhood traffic and that kind of thing. And she was doing such a good job, and I forgot to be recording. I asked him to double back. Yep, handled that just fine. We passed a car a while ago, and there was like a car off to the side or something, and she navigated the whole thing pretty darn good. And she is showing these cars over here on the screen, so she's definitely indicating, steering around them and indicating that she sees them.
Yep.
Wow, it's 66 out there today with this rain and no sun. It's really...
She's going to make a left turn, and there's a car parked over there where she wants to turn.
A Mustang.
Yeah.
This car's been here. These people have lived at this house a really long time.
She handled that just fine.
She sure did.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed. Of course, out in California, street parking, having to deal with a lot of street parking or street parked cars is common.
But you know, this is another one of those things where a year ago it was not good like this. Not this good. I wasn't always not able to handle it. It just wasn't handling it as consistently and as comfortable for the human. There's the VinFast again. I guess they live in here because I keep on seeing that one over here in this general vicinity. So
yeah, makes sense. Now, I would tell you, she's hugging the edge of the road a little bit more than, she's usually floating out a little bit towards the middle.
Right.
I don't know if it's the rain that's causing her to do that, but you know, she's a little close to those mailboxes, in my opinion. I would have preferred to be out a little bit.
I generally drive down the middle of the street over here and just only move over when somebody's coming.
Which is what she was doing in that neighborhood this morning over there. She was basically driving down the middle of the street and then got over when necessary.
Yeah. I would still like her to pull up just a little bit more past the stop sign or even with the stop sign, but she's correctly pulling out. It just, you know, it takes her a little longer than a human driver because she's got to do the creep forward.
Yeah. Oh, is this a state trooper?
Coming out of our neighborhood.
Are we gonna
No,
turn?
it's Wake County.
Wake County.
But it did almost look like a state trooper for a minute. Wow, there's a Y.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said wow. I mean, it's just, I told you we can't get from here to South Park pretty much without seeing a Tesla.
Yeah, there's several Teslas now in our neck of the woods. That X we see all the time.
The white X all the time, yeah. There was a low branch coming into our cul-de-sac, and she had no clue that branch was there. Yeah. She basically, probably the fringes of the leaves touched the car.
Yeah, it was drooping because it's heavy and wet.
Yeah. Yeah, and our neighbors up at the street that never saw a reason not to let trees grow in the right of way.
Correct.
All right, you're gonna tell her to go down. You're gonna get the mail. You're gonna something. Well, we did go home and get the groceries put away, and then we pretty much turned right back around and came back into Southeast Raleigh to pick up Johnny. And we've got Johnny now, and it's raining, and it's raining a lot. Oh, come on, Jules, don't do that. Crap. I closed my eyes and looked away and let Dawn.
I probably gave that guy a little bit of a heart attack.
I bet you did. It wobbled a lot more than it needed to.
Yeah, she was having a hard time deciding minimum.
Our 4/10 of an inch
was about an hour ago.
Yeah, it's coming down pretty good, and it's raining at the house like this too. So, yeah, we won't be needing to water for 5 days. And that would be if the temps would exceed, go back to normal May, and I think they're still supposed to be below normal a bit. So, yeah, I like wet, and I don't mind not watering. Wow, that is some intense rain. Full self-driving is still driving.
Yeah, but she's letting me slow it down. She's listening to me when I told her to slow it down.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty, the water on the road is very deep.
Yeah. This is what they call a flash flood. Flash flood conditions.
Definitely, with summer tires, hydroplaning is an issue.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what she does with this tree limb. Be prepared for Dawn to move the car now!
She hit the tree.
Yeah, no awareness of overhead obstacles.
No, she didn't know more.
And Don's right, his water job over here is already washing away.
Well, not washing away. What it's doing is being replenished.
Being replenished, yep, that's right. We're gonna check the mail.
Yep.
It's right around 2 inches, just under 2 inches there, and just over 2 inches down there. So we've had. Yeah, you tell them about it, Tux. We've had a lot of rain. Looks like it might be starting to clear up, though. Guess we'll see. Over 2 inches, or right around 2 inches, I guess.
Well, wait a minute. They said it was only going to rain 0.4.
4/10.
4/10.
Their math is bad.
Yeah. What do meteorologists know about math?
Donnie.